Hey, hi, welcome back to Digit.in. My name is Vignesh, and today we're looking at the new Lenovo Ideapad 330S. It has the latest generation of Intel Core i3 processor. It has a 4GB RAM chip, and it has a 1TB hard drive. Now, on the surface of it, things look nice. Things are definitely slimmer this time around, and it's definitely shiny, it's smooth, it's classy. But how good is it on the inside? Let's find out in this review. Starting with the build and design, the Lenovo Ideapad 330S cleverly uses polished aluminum and plastic in its construction in a way that makes it hard to tell if there's any plastic at all. The outside, the inside, and the long hinge that runs across the entire width of the display bear a clean, matte look. With all of this, the Ideapad 330S succeeds in looking understated and premium, whether it's held in the hand or set down on a table. The Ideapad 330S has a 14-inch display. It can be bought with either a regular glossy panel with an HD resolution or a matte IPS panel with a full HD resolution. The one I've received for review has the full HD IPS display, and it looks very impressive to say the least. Although the panel is bright enough for most environments, it could have been brighter still. You might find the brightness setting hovering around maximum even when you're indoors. The display hinge opens up to an angle of over 180 degrees. This makes viewing and typing convenient while sitting at odd angles. Audio performance on the Ideapad 330S is respectable. The maximum volume is enough to fill a small living room up, and the speakers are capable enough of delivering clear sounds of string instruments like violins and cellos. Bass output, however, feels limited. The Dolby audio utility that comes pre-installed with Windows 10 has preset equalizers for activities like gaming and movie playback, which, when turned on, boosts the overall preamp volume and change the equalizer curve accordingly. Moving to the I/O ports, on the right you get a full-size USB port, a card reader slot, and on the left you get a charging port, an HDMI port, another full-sized USB port, a single audio jack, and even a USB Type-C port. This laptop sadly does not have a fingerprint scanner. The touchpad on this device is a precision unit, and that means you need no third-party drivers to make it work. And if you want to change any of its settings, you can just go directly to Windows settings and make them. The keyboard is just as good, but the problem is it lacks a good amount of travel. While the travel is decent, it's just not right there. It's not up there. It could have been a lot more, really. But otherwise, it's definitely better than the keyboard on the 530S, the Ideapad 530S. Its elder sibling. I think it's good nonetheless. The keyboard is backlit and has two levels of brightness to choose from. The keys on the keyboard are flat, but the throw is moderately deep. Tactile feedback from the keys isn't too positive, but it's better than the feedback I got from the costly Ideapad 530S. I know, that's quite ironic. But since the Ideapad 330 is thicker, it has more space for key travel. The touchpad on the Ideapad 330S is a precision unit, and that means multi-finger gestures work right out of the box without needing any third-party drivers. The unit on review has an 8th generation dual-core Intel Core i3 processor. It also has 4GB of RAM and a 1TB hard drive. The graphics on board are handled by an integrated Intel UHD Graphics 620 card. Performance on the Ideapad 330S is good, but just not good enough. It's good enough for editing documents, it's good enough for editing spreadsheets, it's good enough for, say, up to 15 tabs on your Chrome browser, but really nothing more than that. Do not try playing games, do not try heavy graphic-intensive applications, do not try any of those, and you'll be just fine. And if you want to explore a little more, get yourself 8GB of RAM on this machine right away. To summarize performance on this machine, I say opt for the model with 8GB of RAM, and you should be left with plenty of memory for fat Windows and all its friends, your browser, your spreadsheets, and all your documents. Talking about battery life, a total time of 5 hours is what you can expect from the Ideapad 330S when it's fully charged, which for a laptop of this price is not bad at all. All in all, I think the Lenovo Ideapad 330S is a good device. It's got good construction, it's got good build, it's got great finish, really. It looks really classy, trust me on that. But on the inside, it's a little weak, and that's because of its specifications. It's got only 4GB of RAM, and it has no dedicated graphic card. But really, apart from that, you should be fine doing day-to-day tasks with it. You should be fine opening Chrome tabs and documents on it. Anyhow, if you like the video, do hit the like button below and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.